Right, traders. Looking at Bitcoin. So a couple of days ago, I was asking the question whether we are looking for a turnaround in this asset, and I think it's starting to play out. So a couple of things. We had some rejection bars here. It bounced up. Tecumseh basically held up price, and it pushed down for its second move down. And what's happening currently, well, we've still got a long way to go through the day, but there is a bit of support that's been found here. So I think this level here is probably a pretty solid level. If we just drill down to the 4 hour, there's a couple of things that we can see here. The first one is that this downward trend line, which has broken and is now being retested. There's still almost 3 hours to go in this 4 hour candle, so I will wait for the close of this 4 hour bar to see what's happening. We've had a bullish crossover, although we're going flat, which is not a good signal, and we haven't broken through price or Tecumseh or Keeganson from Seeker fan perspective. But we definitely have had a breakout, and do that. So we've had a bit of a flag here which has broken out, come back and tested. So this little flag here, so from there to there, was broken out, and we tested the top. It happened to be the top of the 4 hour cloud, and we've pulled back. So for me, waiting to see what this bar is. If this ends up as a green engulfing bar, then I will definitely take a stab at this with an entry above the bar and a stop loss sort of 300 pips away, possibly even just take it below this bottom of this bar here, 464 pips. And first target is going to be the top of this area here. And why the top of the cloud? Well, firstly, we've got the 100 moving average, and we also have a breakout here, sitting here. You see these tails at the bottom. That breakout has not been retested, so that's kind of the logical area for me at this stage. Let's just go to the 1 hour here. Now, there's nothing really else on the 1 hour. I suppose we could argue on the 1 hour that we've had that's the reversal pattern there. We've got grid bars down onto support level, indecision with an engulfing bar. So you could actually take a trade right here with a 200-point stop loss if you're trading the 1 hour. For me, I think this is a longer term setup, so I'm looking for the 4 hour bar to close and take the trade. But if you want to get in early on this, there's definitely an opportunity to get in right now. Target level on the hour will obviously be up here. Well, first target would be there, then the cloud, and if you get a cloud breakout, then that area, and then that area. So that's really looking pretty interesting for me anyway. I think let's have a look at the Bill Williams. So on the 1 hour, you can see how we've had another breakout here, another flag breakout. And the daily, nothing really to write home about except for the awesome oscillator, which has given us two red candles, two green bars in a row. 4 hour here, pretty much indicating that we're coming back into a range. So yeah, two chains of thought. Taking along right now where we are, keep the stop close below this bar here, and see if we can get to the top here. If we can get to the top there, which would be the range, I would watch what happens there. If we start looking at we're going to turn down, take profit, wait for it to come back to probably test the breakout, which would be this area here. before moving to the upside. But I think there's definitely some scope here. This is starting to play out quite nicely. And the nice thing about Bitcoin is when we start talking about price levels and price action, so breakouts and head and shoulders and flags and things like that, it pretty much plays it out to the T most of the time. Anyway, hope that helps. Catch you later.